My name is Jehan, and I will be presenting the assessment for sound of English on variation in English pronunciation of British English RP versus Indian English. So, firstly, I will start off with the definition. British English, or known as Received Pronunciation RP, is a widely recognized accent of British English associated with education, broadcasting, and the south of England. It is also a dialect spoken throughout England, historically associated with members of the upper class. It is originated as the speech of educated men in southern England, but has become the standard non-regional dialect, and it is the accent most commonly taught in language schools. It is also known as the Queen's and King's English. Meanwhile, for the Indian English, it is widely spoken in many areas of India and works as a lingua franca to cover social and cultural gaps. Thus, it has been retained as an associate national language in India, where Hindi is considered as an official language. It has become an essential communication language across the country. In almost every field, it is required, and all professional courses are taught in English. So basically, Indian English pronunciation rely on the RP or the standard British accent. However, it is difficult to be achieved because of the regional variations in their mother tongues influence their English pronunciation. This is what makes the RP and the Indian English are different.
Hello everyone, my name is Octavia and my metric number is 100721. Today, my group will present the three major differences between British English and Indian English pronunciation. The first differences is alveolar plosive sound t in RP English tends to become retroflex in Indian English. John Sukar mentioned that in RP English, the alveolar plosive sound T pronounced as ch. Meanwhile, in Indian English, this sound is pronounced with a retroflex t, where the tip of the tongue gets curled upward. So, the alveolar plosive sound t is created by blocking the airflow with the tongue tip against the alveolar ridge just behind the upper front tip. The t sound is a retroflex stop, meaning it's produced by curling the tongue tip upward and backward towards the hard palate. Okay, as we can see, the word tomorrow is pronounced as tomorrow in RP English with the alveolar plosive t sound at the initial of the word. However, in Indian pronunciation, the t sound is replaced by the retroflex k sound. Thus, tomorrow is pronounced as tomorrow. Another example is the word certificate is pronounced as certificate in RP English with the t sound at the middle of the word. However, in Indian pronunciation, the t sound is replaced with the k sound. Thus, certificate is pronounced as certificate.
Hello everyone and greetings. Myself Mrityunjayan, and I would like to differentiate between the RP English and also the Indian English. There are a few differences in long vowels when the word A tends to become A. The diphthongs of A in British RP are often replaced by long versions of the monophthongs A in the Indian English. The references could be get from the Journal of Core 2020. And also, the A sound is a diphthong that will be voiced by gliding your tongue from one vowel position to another within the same syllable. Moreover, the A sound is a long monophthong produced by raising your tongue towards the mid-front of your mouth and keep your lips unrounded so that there's no movement of the tongue during the pronunciation. In addition, I would like to continue with some examples. For an example, the word state is pronounced as state in RP English with the sound of A at the end of the word. However, in Indian pronunciation, the A sound is replaced by the long monophthong, which is A. So, the word state is being pronounced as state. As another example, the word name is pronounced as name in RP English with A sound at the end. Meanwhile, in Indian pronunciation, the A sound is changed to A sound. Thus, name is pronounced as name. The explanations which I've did before has been shown in the table below.
My name is Aini Nazrin Binti Nasrul Hakim and my matrix number is 98001. Next, I'm gonna introduce the third major difference between RP English and Indian English. As we can see here, the sounds in RP English changes to the sound in Indian English. Carr 2020 mentioned that in Indian English, consonants the in RP English are replaced by the unaspirated voice dental the. The sound is a dental fricative when air flows through a narrow channel produced by placing the tip of the tongue against the upper front teeth. The sound is the voice dental plosive, produced by briefly stopping at the applause between the tongue and the upper front teeth. As we can see here, the example of this substitution can be found in the word the, which is pronounced as the in RP English. Meanwhile, in Indian English pronunciation, the sound is substituted with the sound. Thus, the is pronounced as the in Indian English. Next is the word this, pronounced as this in RP English. Meanwhile, in Indian pronunciation, the sound is substituted with the sound. This is pronounced as this, as in Indian English, as shown in the table below.